There are places on our planet that seem to belong to another time, or maybe even another world entirely. Iceland is one such place. It is a land of profound and, honestly, startling contrasts. Here, fire and ice aren't enemies. They're partners in a dance of creation. Volcanoes rumble beneath immense glaciers. Their heat melts ancient ice into powerful rivers that carve the landscape itself. This is a young island, still being shaped by elemental forces. The story of Iceland is written in rock and fire. It is a dramatic narrative, told through its spectacular volcanoes. These are not just mountains, they are gateways to the very heart of our planet. Eyjafjallajökull erupts, sending plumes of ash high into the atmosphere. A dark ash plume rising into the sky, a reminder the earth is ever-changing. Lava flows cooling into vast, rugged black rock fields. Close-up of new moss and lichen colonizing cooled lava. Slow, relentless transformation over centuries. The first chapter, barren rock becoming home. Complementing the fire is the ice. Aerial of Vatnajökull, the vast white and blue ice cap. Water in Iceland is more than just an element, it's an artist. It carves the canyons, polishes the stones, and fills the air with a fine, refreshing mist. One of the most breathtaking sights is the Jökulsárlón Glacier Lagoon. Here, on the edge of the Vatnajökull Glacier, giant icebergs break away from the ice cap. They float serenely in the deep, still water of the lagoon, a collection of natural ice sculptures. Their colors range from brilliant white to a deep, crystalline blue, and some are streaked with black volcanic ash, washed ashore by Atlantic waves onto black volcanic sand. This place is aptly named Diamond Beach. The contrast is simply stunning. The rhythm of life in Iceland is dictated by the extreme cycles of light and darkness. During the summer months, the country experiences the midnight sun. Near the summer solstice in June, the sun barely dips below the horizon, and for several weeks there is no true darkness. This endless daylight has a profound effect on daily life. People stay active late into the evening, hiking, fishing, socializing in the gentle, never-ending light. Plants flourish, the land bursts into vibrant green. Sheep and horses graze under luminous skies. Imagine hiking to a waterfall at what should be the dead of night, yet seeing it clearly illuminated by the sun. Life in Iceland has always demanded resilience, and its wildlife is a perfect example of this. Perhaps the most iconic animal is the Atlantic puffin. These charming birds, with their colorful beaks and slightly clumsy demeanor on land, spend most of their lives at sea. Each spring, however, they return to Iceland in their millions. They nest in burrows and raise a single chick, a puffling. Beaks full of sand eels on the wing, a spectacle of survival and continuity. On land, the Icelandic horse, a hardy breed brought by Viking settlers, is perfectly adapted to this place. Their unique fifth gait, the tolt, carries riders comfortably over rugged terrain. Offshore, nutrient-rich seas attract humpbacks, minkies, and orcas, some of Earth's greatest travelers. A humpback's breach is pure awe. Iceland possesses a remarkable gift from the Earth, an almost limitless supply of clean, renewable energy. The same forces that create volcanoes and geysers also provide power. This is geothermal energy, heat from the planet's core. Deep wells tap superheated water and steam, which drive turbines to generate electricity and provide hot water for heating homes and businesses. In Reykjavik, even sidewalks and streets are warmed from below. Plants like Hellisheidi are feats of engineering that work with the landscape, a reminder of power beneath our feet and the wisdom to use it well. Hydropower joins geothermal. Glacial melt feeds mighty rivers, and dams convert flow into clean electricity that powers nearly the entire nation. The culture of Iceland is as unique as its landscape, rooted in Viking history and a literary tradition. Icelanders love stories, a passion born with the sagas, epic tales of heroes, feuds, and voyages. Today, more writers, more books published, more books read per capita than anywhere else. As they say, everyone gives birth to a book. Folklore lives in the land. Huldufolk, elves, and trolls said to dwell in stones and hills. Roads have been rerouted out of respect, a charming tradition of coexistence with nature. Music is everywhere, from harpa's shimmering halls to intimate bar stages, echoing wind, ice, and volcanic rumblings, an identity sung into the air. Living amid such power gives Icelanders a profound sense of responsibility. Much of the country is safeguarded in national parks, Vatnajökull, a UNESCO treasure of ice and fire. The goal: preserve wild processes for future generations. At sea, strict quotas protect fish, whales, seals, and seabirds, a delicate balance of use and care. Careful management sustains ocean health and livelihoods. Tourism brings opportunity and pressure. A single step can destroy moss that takes decades to return. So Iceland promotes responsibility. Stay on marked trails, respect wildlife, leave no trace. The Icelandic pledge invites travelers to be guardians too. The future rests on shared stewardship, embracing clean energy, protecting wilderness, and welcoming with care, so this land of fire and ice inspires for generations. Iceland is more than just a destination. It is an experience that stays with you. It is the feeling of the ground trembling before an eruption. It is the sound of 1,000,000 tons of ice crashing into water. It is the sight of the night sky set ablaze with green fire. A land that engages every sense and rekindles wonder. A world of magic, mystery, and raw power. To witness Iceland is to witness the earth in the act of creation. A story of resilience, moss on lava, fox in winter, and people building a creative, forward-thinking society. A living geology lab, a beacon of renewable energy, and a sanctuary for unique life. And so, Iceland invites us to come, see, listen, and feel. To walk black sands, stand in waterfall mist, and watch the winter sky dance.